What's going on, everybody? This is Moses Workman,
And this is Moses Turner.
and this is the Moses Podcast.
No biblical shit.
You know it. We back for episode number 24.
Or, yep.
Rolling them out, or at least trying to. I'm gonna get them online. We're having technical difficulties with this damn program and this computer, but I think I got it in the crosshairs. I'm gonna take care of it soon. Anyway, but thanks for listening. If you are, thanks for sharing and talking to us, and if you are, and whatever.
And like always, like, subscribe. Again, we still have the random stories. We still have stories about current events. So, hey, y'all know who to listen to.
Yeah,
so.
right. So, we here, man. We here for y'all. So, how your week, man, Turner?
My week's been pretty good. I just took that book writing class I was just talking about last week.
Mm.
Learned something called blitz writing, to where you just start writing about something that you see, or not just something that you see, but something that was given to you. I was given a flashlight, so I had to write something without backing up and going, "Oh, I need to fix this."
Oh, that's kind of like how back in school we used to do like freestyling, but like on a topic.
Right.
Like somebody, like you would like somebody would be freestyling and somebody would spit out a topic like, "Hey man, freestyle about toast." And you be
Right.
like, "Yeah, I do the most because I grip the toast."
Right.
And I be in the kitchen cooking the toast and be with the bros, or stuff like that.
Right.
So yeah, all right, I dig it. That's cool. That's what's up, man. What else? Anything else?
Let's see. Shit, this was Labor Day week. What did I do on Labor Day? Not a fucking thing. It was Labor Day. I was resting. Fuck all y'all.
Yeah, this week's been pretty cool, man. It's challenging. I've been out of energy. I've been running on an empty tank without my CPAP machine, but I'm working on getting it back, so it's all good. I ain't gonna bore y'all with the details, but I'll probably have it hopefully by the end of the week or next week soon. So.
Hashtag bring back the CPAP.
Yeah, right. I need that, man. You don't realize how good it is till it's gone. That's one of those things I can legitimately say that on. Man, the leak is back in the roof, which is terrible. I've kind of done a little more digging and diagnosing for where the leak is coming from, and it actually gotten worse. So I got a leak. Excuse me. I got a leak in my closet, and I got a leak right over top of the bathtub in the bathroom. So I have to find out what the source of it is. I actually went up in the closet. I mean, not the closet, the attic. Crawled over to where the leaks are. I didn't crawl all the way over because I'm a little scared to fall through the ceiling. I ain't gonna front. But I was up there with the flashlight, and I was looking where the leaks are. And it's not leaking directly from the roof. So it's not like coming down from the boards that I can see a drip.
Right.
Into where the next drip is. So it's not linear like you would think it will be. So I don't know what it's from. I guess I gotta call in a professional and have somebody go in and go hard and fix it up. I might have to get the ceiling cut open and everything. So
yeah. I was just thinking about this as you told me this. Like, what about somebody in HVAC? Because you got a vent. I mean, you don't have an AC, but you have a vent that.
Oh, you know what? That's not a bad idea. I'm gonna look into that. But anyway, that's boring stuff. What else do I want to mention? I wanted to. So a couple of things have happened this past week. I don't know where to start though. It's so much stuff. We'll start about the quick one because I don't think me or you have seen too much about it or know what the details, which I like because I don't like certain things I really just don't like. And one of these situations is this whole Cardi B Nicki Minaj thing.
Yeah.
So I woke up just this morning and I guess wife woke up too, turned on the TV, and flicked it to the news. And on the news, they was like, "Oh yeah, a fight broke out between Cardi B and Nicki Minaj, and they're throwing blows and blah blah blah." And they showed a little clip of it, but I didn't have my glasses on, so I couldn't see the screen.
Yeah.
And so they had a little brawl going on. I tried to hurry up and grab my glasses, but just like that, it was over. So I was like, who cares? Whatever, anyway. So they fought. Whoop-de-doo. I think, Cardi got a knot on her head. Is that right?
Yeah, Cardi does have a knot on her head.
Yeah.
Left side of her head. All fucked up.
That is not what you're supposed to be doing, Cardi. So I had to throw in a knot.
That is not the way you operate.
Yeah, this is not the role we want to set for our children. Anyway, so yeah, moving on. Serena Williams. Did you catch any of that?
Yes.
That's super recent. That just happened hours ago.
Oh wait, hold on, Serena? No, I missed that one. I thought you were talking about the whole catsuit thing, the Nike catsuit thing.
I know that's great too, but Serena's such a great person, man. It's unbelievable how her character, like she lost her temper, and what's it called? Is it called the U.S. Open? Or no, that's that's golf. What's tennis called? Grand Slam?
There's Wimbledon.
No, it wasn't Wimbledon. I don't know. Whatever the big tennis tournament is, that happened today, I think. Well, I don't know. We were just watching on TV today, and Serena lost.
Oh no! Wait. No, your U.S. Open is tennis.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. So yeah, U.S. Open. And well, anyway, regardless of what it's called, because I could be wrong too. But anyway, so Serena lost, but she lost because of the rule dude, the code enforcer dude in the chair. Because
of course she did.
Well, did you catch any of it?
No, I didn't catch it.
All right, so what I gathered from it was, the rule dude accused her of doing some sort of coaching or something like that, and she's like, "What? That's like cheating. I wouldn't do nothing like that. I never cheat." Blah blah blah. So she's going off on the umpire. She's like, "I wouldn't cheat, and you caught. So that's you owe me an apology," and blah blah blah. And he's pleading his case to her, and she's like, "Whatever. Well, if you ain't gonna apologize, don't talk to me then." And you taking points away for no reason. She was going off. And then next thing you know, she's like, "Yeah, you want to take points away, so you're a thief too."
Oh,
and then
shit.
she walked back to the court to go play, and dude called another code violation on her or something like that. And I don't know if that was before or after, but she also lost it at another point and slammed her racket. She had a racket, she threw it on the ground and it broke the racket.
Yeah.
And they called a code violation on that one too. So they're taking points away from her, so she ended up losing because of that.
Wow.
So the award ceremony was real emotional because the crowd was all pulling for Serena.
Right.
Nobody's pulling for the new chick, the new
the Japanese chick who won.
Yeah, Osaka is her name. I don't know if that's her first or last name.
You know what? Okay, yeah, Naomi. God damn it, Naomi Osaka. That's her name.
Osaka. So everybody was booing for the Osaka girl because everybody wanted Serena to win. Of course, she's the champion.
Right.
And she was she this is I think this night was when I realized, because I always like Serena.
Holy shit, she's black.
No, she's not.
Naomi Osaka? Yeah, she is.
She's mixed.
Yeah.
She's Japanese and Haitian, I think.
She's black.
Whatever. Ain't that weird how that is?
Right.
No matter what you're mixed with, if you black, you black.
You black, right?
You got a little bit of black in you, you black. But I don't think she can pass for saying the N-word though. So she ain't black. I don't think she black, man. She Asian. Anyway. I don't know. All right. So anyway, so this is how dope Serena is. Everybody's booing and they're all mad that Osaka won, and they're all, and the audience is like booing and everything, and she's all, everybody's emotional because Serena was mad, Osaka was upset because she wanted to win legitimately, or go against her legitimately and have a regular tennis match, and the guy with the mic is asking all these questions that they don't want to answer because the emotions
because
is
the
like
controversy around it.
yeah, and then Serena gets on the mic and she's like, you know what, this young lady played hard, this is her first victory, and I want you all to just stop booing, like don't ruin this moment for her. She won, and that's what it is, and I want y'all to stop booing. And like from that moment I was like, yo, she is a super dope person. Like,
Right.
like it took so much, I bet it took so much energy for her to do that, and I thought that was the dopest thing that I've seen all week.
Yeah.
And that raised my respect that I already have for her even higher. Like it's unbelievable. She's such a dope person.
And you know what? Yeah, she is. And that's the thing that kind of kills me about Serena, because they do every fucking thing to make her lose now.
Yeah.
And it's just...
It's like they're out to get her for some reason because she's winning.
Right.
Like, let that lady win.
And it's just like, damn. Like, I thought that... Well, no, Jordan rules only apply in basketball. Because I thought that Serena only had rules for her, that it was just for Serena. No. Serena works fucking hard.
Right. She deserves every victory she gets. So shout out to Serena. She's a beast. She's an awesome person, and that's all I got to say about that in my Forrest Gump voice. So you want to talk about anything today? What you got?
I mean, between the whole Cardi B fight, I don't want to talk about that. Fuck that.
Yeah, that's over with.
I was gonna talk about the Mary J. Blige Faith Evans fight. To come to find out that there wasn't one. So
yeah, I missed that whole thing.
Like it, like I heard stories about it. Like my Facebook was like all fucked up with that. Like, how about Mary and Faith fighting? Then I come find out that it wasn't real. I was like, oh shit. Okay, yeah, nah, I ain't gonna talk about that then.
Right.
But you know what? Fuck it. Like, we're both not fans of Mac Miller, but at the same time, R.I.P. to Mac Miller.
Yeah, rest in peace, Mac. Got nothing but respect for you. And the next sip of the drink's gonna be for you, because nothing but respect. I mean, you gotta pay respect to somebody who made it from Pittsburgh. You know what I mean?
Right.
And he made good music. He didn't quite click with me, but I can't say it was whack, because it wasn't.
Right.
You know, he did not make whack music.
Right. And I feel this way. I can respect somebody without liking their music.
Exactly.
And
people can't do that.
Right.
But Mac Miller he's kind of in that category. I didn't think his music was super great. Like that, it just, I mean, it was good. It just didn't click with me. You know what I mean? It just wasn't my cup of tea. But at the same time, you know, he was a dope individual too. He's done a lot of good. He's put Pittsburgh. He helped put Pittsburgh on the map as well. You know, and from the past, you know, as early as he did, what, 26, 27 years old, something like that.
Well, he died at 26. He was
too young.
Yeah, he was like what, 20? Yeah, he was 21 when he came out, or when he got a worldwide following.
Mm-hmm. But I mean, either way, man, you hate to see somebody go out like that.
Right.
You know, they reported an overdose, which is tragic. You know, you hate to see somebody, you know, who's doing that good for themselves to go out that way. But I mean, it is what it is. You know, regardless of how you go out, he didn't deserve it. So hats off to Mac. You know, the next drinks for you. Today's Buzz, anyway, is sponsored to you by, or brought to you by
Captain Morgan Cannon Blaze.
Yeah,
it's
made a return
back today.
I didn't feel that experimental bone in my body today, so I wanted to go. wanted to go with what I know. So we brought a bottle to Captain Cannon Blast. So that's what we doing today. I think one of my friends is going to be. One of my friends also has a podcast by the name. His name is Dante. I think it's called Drinking Partners or something. I can't remember the name of it, but he invited me on that. We exchanged information, so I'll be appearing on another podcast at some point in my life. I don't know when it'll be, but that'll be happening soon. So yeah, I wanted to talk about something that happened to me this week. This past Tuesday, actually. So we had a senator in town. I ain't gonna say who it is because I don't want no negative. Well, no, I don't want the attention. Anyway, so we had a senator in town, right? And with me working in government, I received an invite. So I'm like, all right, whatever. I'm off that day. Might as well go. But that day I had my youngest with me, my 2-year-old. So I get the invite. We go to the restaurant where he's gonna be speaking, and everything's fine. There's food, there's drink, a lot of familiar faces, people that live here, the higher ups that run the town and things like that. So everybody, everything's going fine. He comes in, he speaks, he signs some autographs, kisses babies. He took a picture with my daughter. He did not kiss her because he did not have my permission. And everything's fine. So that comes to an end, and it's time for me to get out of there. So I'm on my way out, right? This is where the fun starts. So I'm on my way out, and we don't live in the best neighborhoods. So I'm walking down away from the restaurant, and I get to the corner, and I look up, and I happen to notice that the light turned green, but the car at the front did not move because he was looking at his phone. Next thing you know, literally 2 seconds, 3 seconds later, the guy behind him honks his horn. And it's a hot day, so everybody's got their window down. So the guy behind him honks his horn, the guy in the truck. Beep, beep. Get off your fucking phone, asshole. So, dude in the front looks up. He sees the green light. He looks in his mirror. He sees the dude. He puts his phone down, and he reaches over and he grabs a gun, and he dangles it out the window. And he said, he yelled at the top of his lungs, "Honk at me again, pussy!" While he's dangling his gun out the window. Now he wasn't like full-fledged holding the gun ready to shoot it. Right. He was holding it by the loop where where the trigger is. Right, where the trigger is, and was letting it dangle.
Showing him that he has it.
Yeah, right. He said, "Honk at me again, pussy!" And so then he pulled the gun back in the window, put it down on the passenger seat or wherever he had it, and he hit the gas and just drove off like nothing happened. Well, right. Dude in the truck behind him saw the gun, and like his eyes, they're in headlights. His eyes was bright, right? So he was a little scared. I saw it in him, and he pulled out his phone, which is ironic. He pulled out his phone and dialed now. I guess he was dialing the police at this time. I don't know if he dialed 911 or I don't know who he was calling, but he pulled out his phone too. So he hit his gas, and he's following the car, and they just drive down the street. Now, to me, I've been seeing stuff like this all my entire life, so right. I didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, oh, well,
okay,
somebody gonna get shot,
right?
Let me go. Let me just mind my own business and go where I'm going. So that was that. That was it. That was the story. So I'm walking away, but as some of you may know, me and Turner are in this group called Pittsburgh Comedy Writers. Well, I turned that situation right. I took that situation and came up with like a skit idea in my head, because almost simultaneously another dude was walking past, and he smelled like really strong. Like he had this strong smell to him, and it was like Axe body spray. I don't know if it was Axe or not, but it was like the strong smell. It smelled like some cheap cologne. that you buy at the dollar store or something. So anyway, he walks past me and I get this whiff of his scent, and I'm like, well, at least he doesn't stink, because that's a high probability where I live.
Right.
People walk past you and it just burns the nostrils. So anyway, so he walks past and I get this whiff of whatever he's wearing, and immediately I put those two situations together in my head. So what? And this is all a what if scenario, but it was funny to me and I pitched it. But so what if that traffic situation happened? Light turns green, guy didn't move, guy behind him honked his horn, said, "Hey, move your car," and the guy in front dangles his gun out, like, honk at me again. But the dude in the back, instead of pulling out his phone, he pulls out what looks like an axe, right? and on the, instead of a handle, it's like a bottle that has the contents of the Axe body spray in it. And he throws it at the guy who's dangling his gun, and it hits him in his wrist, and he drops the gun out the window, and then the screen fades black, like, Axe body spray, protect yourself. And and I thought that was a dope commercial. I played that in my head and I laughed for like 10 minutes. So yeah, that happened, man. That's reality now, and well, not now, but that's reality.
Yeah, I'm about to say it's becoming reality.
Yeah, so stuff like that happens, and all you can do one or two things. You can mind your business or do something about it. That situation, I got my 2-year-old with me. I'm minding my business.
I'm about to say mind your fucking business on that one.
She's gonna live her best life as long as it's in my hands. You know what I mean? So yeah, that happened. Oh man, that's crazy.
Well, I mean, yeah, you did pull out the random story on that one, so I'm gonna have to pull out mine.
Okay.
All right. So a couple weeks ago, I was just coming off of work, and there was a kid that was running with his dad. The kid ran a little too far and started running into the street where there was a bunch of heavy traffic. There was no stoplight, nothing. He just started running into the street because that kid had so much momentum that he couldn't stop as soon as he got to the curb. So he's in the middle of the street, and I'm like, oh shit. So I run the fastest I can, and I tackle this kid and I cover him. The first car that came up was speeding, and he was a damn good driver because he swerved, he got around me, and he just kept going on his way like ain't shit happened. But everybody else who followed him just stopped. Like, just dead in their tracks, stopped. Now, I work in Oakland.
Mm-hmm.
I should have been run over.
Yeah.
Period. Like, if anybody who lives in Pittsburgh, they know Oakland is one of the busiest streets ever.
Right. Oakland, South Side, and downtown.
Right.
Well, downtown's a given. So
right.
South Side.
The busiest streets ever. Like, they're gonna go fast. They're not gonna stop. They don't give a fuck about you.
Exactly.
But whoever was supposed to run me over that day stopped on a dime, and there was no accident.
That's what's up, man. That's a blessing right there.
It was, and it was that shocking of a blessing that I came home tripping like, wait, how did I not get run over? I saved this kid. How did I not get run over? And my wife is just like, what just happened? I was just like, I should have died today.
Wow.
And she was like, what do you mean? So I tell her the story, and she's just like, sit down. We're going to do this, this, and this, and you need a drink.
Drink has to happen after something like that.
So my wife gets
Give me
up.
Miller High Life. No, I'm joking.
So my wife gets up, makes me a drink, And then my son gets up and was just like, gives me the joystick and goes, "You need this more than I do."
Wow.
And I was just like, wow, I need to start saving kids more often. But
So how did that play out? Like, whenever after like the aftermath, after you got up off the ground or whatever you did, and
well,
the dude's dad was there. Where you said?
yeah, dude's dad was there, but he couldn't catch up to him in time. The kid was like a couple meters away from his dad.
Yeah. What did he say? What did dad say?
So the dad goes and he's like, "Thank you for saving my son. Thank you for making sure that my son is safe. Thank you for making sure my son is safe." And of course, I'm still shocked that one, I didn't get run over. Two, I'm in the middle of the street with this kid.
Right.
So I'm just like, "Take your son. Just take your son."
Right.
And they looked and was just like, "I'm sorry, sir, but you need to sit down." I'm like, no, I don't need to sit down. I just need to catch my bus home." And they're just like, "No, sir, you need to sit down." I'm like, "No, I need to catch my bus home."
Right.
"Sir, you need to sit down." Get the fuck off me. And I started running to the next bus smoking, which happened to be a P3, which would be closer to my house.
Right.
I went home. No, don't touch me. I don't want to talk about it because I didn't want to talk about it at that time.
You was in shock.
Right. I was in too much of a shock to talk about it to anyone. And they were going to put me in the hospital and everything. No, I didn't get hurt.
Yeah, they take precautions and do all that kind of weird stuff like that. Sometimes.
Right. And I didn't need all that. I didn't get hurt. So here's your kid. Let me go home.
Mm-hmm.
So that was my mindset the entire time. Was just like, here's your kid. Let me go home.
Wow. I'd have been like, oh man, I take cash money order. Cash. You know what? I do not trust Cash App. It is very popular now.
Yeah.
I do not trust it at all. I'm not even down. I'm not even Googling it to see how it works. Because I feel like one day somebody's going to be like, I'm going to wake up one day and it's like, oh, the popular Cash App has been hacked and 13 million users have been drained of their bank accounts and they can't trace who did it. That's going to happen. Stop using man.
That's exactly why I never trusted PayPal in the beginning.
I don't trust it, but I have it against my better judgment. I know it's insured money. That's the only reason why I use it.
Oh, okay.
It's
So it's like
insured.
a bank. Okay.
Yeah, it's insured. So if something were to happen through PayPal and I get hacked and it drains my account, it's insured. So I'm okay. I'm okay with that. FDIC. FDIC. I say that to myself every single time I see FDIC. So.
I've never thought of that until now.
Oh, man.
That's going to be a new shirt. It
was just too easy. I don't know. I'm still a kid at heart sometimes. So, shit happens. But yeah, man, I don't trust that Cash App, man. I just think it's gonna get hacked one day and everybody gonna woke up on stuck. Like, sorry,
Right.
like I mean, I'd Cash App you some money, but you know what I mean. Like,
Like, I would give you some money, but we threw Cash App, so
yeah,
I don't trust it, and you shouldn't either. But we cool, right?
Oh, one other thing we need to talk about that I almost forgot.
What?
Nike. Oh man, we don't even gotta say much, yo. Shout out to Nike.
Right.
We don't gotta say much at all.
And that was the thing. I used to be against Nike for so fucking long, and
I never was against them. Good.
Well, no, the reason why I was against them was because before I found out about the sweatshops and shit, I found out that they supported apartheid in South Africa. So I was just
That's
like,
dope.
oh, well, fuck Nike. And I didn't buy Nike for 10, 11 years. And then Colin became then Colin got an endorsement by Nike.
Yeah, he's the face of their new campaign for this year. So
I am so fucking torn.
I mean, the man's out there getting money, so I'm happy for him. Black man getting money, get your money, black man.
Exactly.
Get your money, black man.
And the fact that he actually stood for something and Nike said, "Here, we're going to give you this money to continue standing for something."
Right. So they make sure he's good, and that's what's up, man. I ain't got nothing bad to say about that.
And I mean, not with just Colin, but hell, we was just talking about Serena earlier. We might as well just talk about it now.
Right.
With the shit that she had with the cat suit, that was just like, oh, she can't wear a cat suit because it's too revealing.
Man,
she wears skirts.
She need to wear whatever she want to wear.
Right.
I already said how I feel about Serena. I ain't gonna go too much into that.
Yeah.
You know, I'm happily married and everything.
Same with me. So, but anyway.
But yeah, she can wear a cat suit. She can wear a tutu or whatever she want to wear. I ain't got no objections. That's I got no objections. That's as far as I can go. I think safely.
Yeah, basically. Yeah, we just gonna keep it at that. But anyway,
right?
Like I liked Nike's stance on the cat suit. You could take the super suit away, but you can't take the powers away.
Right.
And I said, holy shit. Who is running Nike now?
So I know they must have had a change in management or some rotations and
right
and upper management or something, because they making the moves, man, and I'm here for it. So you know I'm loving it, man. People are so mad. Nike, the owners of every owner almost I'll say almost. I won't even say almost. So, some owners of those Nike Air Monarchs, them Nike Air Monarchs is going to drop in sales is all I want to say.
Yeah, but nobody give a fuck about them Monarchs. Like
them Monarchs, man.
Yeah. No, them Monarchs are easy to burn, but you know what they're not burning?
What's that?
They're not burning Jordans.
Right.
They're not burning LeBrons. They're not burning Kobe's.
I don't know. They might burn those LeBrons.
Nah, they ain't burning no LeBrons.
The LeBrons is whack.
They whack.
they whack.
They ain't gonna. As long as LeBron's name on it, they ain't gonna burn it. So I love LeBron. Fuck Nike, but I love LeBron.
Right.
So no, they ain't gonna burn it. But yeah, they're not burning Kobe's.
Oh no.
A lot of people got retro Griffies. They ain't burning that. And those are all owned by Nike.
I'm telling you, the only shoes that are going to be burned are Air Maxes and Monarchs.
Yep.
And only some Air Maxes, because Air Maxes are expensive as shit.
Yeah.
I mean, they're 125 and up.
Yeah, I had to think about that when you said Air Maxes. I was like, nah.
Well, because I'm not. I don't like saying. I've never been the type of person. Well, I guess sometimes, but I don't like to be the type of person that says white people do this, black people do that, right?
Right.
So, but the white people, I'm gonna say this anyway. I don't give a fuck. The white people that buy, all right. So it's a scientific fact. Science, bitch. It's a scientific fact that white people like New Balances. And I ain't going front. I used to own New Balances. Those shoes is comfortable.
Yeah, I ain't going front. I had some New Balances too. And
so white people love New Balances. So the white people that don't like New Balances like Air Maxes.
Right.
And not all the white people that like Air Maxes are the type of people that burn the shoe because of Colin Kaepernick. But there is a very large percentage of people that do.
Right.
So, with that being said, that's why I say Air Maxes are in danger. Because the people that ain't going to buy New Balances, that like to buy Air Maxes instead, and don't like Colin, you know.
Right. But the thing that kind of kills me about that, and what makes it funny as fuck, is you went to a Foot Locker and you bought Air Maxes to burn them. Guess
That's
what?
dumb as fuck.
They got your fucking money. They don't give a fuck what you do with them.
Exactly. So, yeah, go ahead and continue to buy them.
Right.
Last I checked, Nike sales was up 30%.
There you go. Yeah, keep buying Nikes. to burn them.
Yeah.
They don't give a fuck if they're on your feet or not.
And then go ahead and burn your old shit. You just be stupid because they got your money years ago when you bought it, and you're fucking up clothes
Right.
that somebody could benefit from.
And what makes it funny is now, with the fact that Nike is the official endorser of the NFL, I bet you ain't gonna burn them jerseys.
Oh, that's a whole nother. That's a whole nother level because there's the NFL, right?
Mhm.
So there's, oh man, these assholes are kneeling for the flag. That's not American. America. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah. So there's those people who don't understand why they kneel. And those are the people that are burning their Air Monarchs. those cut your grass shoes. And then there's people who understand, right, what's going on, why they're kneeling, and they don't care, because they understand why they're kneeling,
Right.
right? And then there's black people because we get it.
We know exactly.
So,
Like, we get it.
so oh man, it's just so much going on, and I just can't wait for it to be over, honestly. But I mean, it'll play out the way it's supposed to.
Yeah. And see, the thing that kind of killed me about that whole thing is that Colin Kaepernick went to a military veteran.
I read that. I don't know if that's true because I don't believe nothing I see. But
No, that's true. He went
Okay.
to a military veteran, and he asked, "How can I protest the anthem without catching much backlash?" And the veteran told him to kneel
right,
because
That's a sign
you
of
still
respect.
understand. Yeah, right. It's still a sign of respect. You still understand your country, or you still love your country, but at the same time, you protest the shit that goes on with it. So all you need to do is kneel.
and I don't know, man. I like it because it makes sense. I can't say it doesn't make sense. It makes sense. People kneel when somebody gets injured. Some people kneel, all the time. And I think that there was a meme I saw that people kneel when they propose to their woman. People kneel all the time as a sign of respect or humility or whatever you're trying to convey. But to play devil's advocate, he only asked one person. Not everybody feels the same. That's
Right.
so that's why I don't really give that too much credit because there's how many people are in the military, you know what I mean?
Right.
He could have asked a group of military folk
Right.
and got feedback.
Well, see, what I find funny about this whole thing, about the whole kneeling, is that Colin did it, and oh my God, kill him! He's unpatriotic. He's unpatriotic. Everybody forgets Tim Tebow
I knew you was gonna say Tebow.
was on the Broncos when he knelt because he was against abortion, and
What?
he was an upstanding American citizen.
Well, the thing is with Tebow is everybody thought he was praying.
Everybody didn't think he was fucking praying. As soon
Well, let me say. All right, so I'll say this: everybody didn't think he was praying, but the people that are mad about Kaepernick were okay with Tebow kneeling because they thought he was
Exactly.
praying.
exactly.
So that's why I say that.
Hold on, no, they didn't think he was praying. No, let's keep it real. The people who supported Tebow because
he was
they
white.
had this. I wasn't going to say because he was white. But
I thought you were going to go there, but
no,
that's what
no, I wasn't.
I was trying to stray away from that. But it is what it is.
No, I wasn't going to say because he was white, but I was going to say because they felt the same beliefs that Tebow did. A lot of people are conservative. A lot of
That's true,
conservatives
yeah.
are against abortion. So the fact that we have a country that supports abortion, when he knelt, it was, Tim Tebow was wholesome. And he's a great kind of guy. So when he knelt, nobody gave a fuck.
Right. So I get that. Nah, it's making sense in my head now because, but if you take white and black one, take white and black out of it for a sec, for just a second, right? You get Tebow who kneels because of abortion, right?
Right.
And then you get the people that there's people that are for abortion, and there are people that are against abortion. Well, the people that were on Tebow's side
We're for abortion.
were for abortion.
Or no, not for. Against abortion. My fault.
Yeah. So now that Kaepernick's kneeling and he's like, I can't kneel. I mean, y'all are killing black people left and right. Right? So those are the people that are angry about that are like, no, we ain't. We ain't killing black people left and right. Yes, the fuck
Yes,
you
you
are.
are.
But anyway,
Right.
that's why they're outraged about it. And the butthurt is real.
Yeah, it is.
And I think it's hilarious. Like, if y'all want to be that mad, like, people always, this is what kills me, man. This is what kills me. All right, people say, we're all right. So black people are getting together. Even white people are in on it, right? There's a group of people that are saying, y'all really got to stop killing black people like this. Stop it. Like, we don't want this. There's another way to go about doing this. And the people that are against it are like, oh no, we ain't killing y'all. Yes, y'all are. Stop
Right.
it. And then they're saying, well, y'all don't do all these protests when somebody white dies. Well, why don't y'all do it? Y'all are white.
Well,
Ride for your people.
Right.
And if y'all do, you'll have black people to support you.
But see, this is the thing that I kind of find funny because when somebody white dies, they know they deserved it. So when somebody actually,
It's not always the case.
it's not always the case, but at the same time, the majority is.
Yeah, the majority is us. I mean, the majority is black people.
Right.
So, okay.
But when a white person dies, they know that they swung at a cop. They know that they tried to shoot a cop. They know that they tried to stab a cop. So they tried to kill a cop.
But you know what you see more often is in all these viral videos that you always see online, or even news stories that you might just see here locally. A white person who's getting pulled over for a DUI and he's belligerent and he's all mad and angry and the cop pulls up and he's like, hey, I need you to have a seat. And he's like, oh, fuck you. I pay my taxes. I pay your salary,
Right.
bitch. And the cop doesn't shoot him.
Right.
But then the minute it's a black dude, like, oh, fuck you, asshole. I pay your taxes. And then he gets shot. I mean, that's not, I mean, I'm just using that as an example. So,
I was about to say no because sometimes we comply.
yeah, like, cause
and we still get shot.
So it's not an even scale, man. It's just not an even scale, and it's fucked up. And the people that can't see that it's fucked up for us and don't understand, those are the people that are burning your ear monarchs. Because y'all don't fucking get it. Like, it is hard that every single time that, like, I got my whole family in a car and we're just driving to get groceries and I see a window. I look in my mirror and I see out the back window that the police lights are on. I gotta worry like, oh, I'm about to get my ass whooped in front of my kids. Like, hopefully, and then when you pull over to the side, the cop car rides past because they were on a call or something, right?
Right.
There are people in this world who don't feel that way and they don't get it. And it pisses me. I mean, I'm starting to get all passionate and shit. this captain kicking in, man. But I'm gonna tone it down from there. Man.
Militants on the Moses podcast.
Like, cause I don't voice my opinion very much, cause I'm not that kind of person. Like, I like to go with the flow. I like to fly under the radar. I like to make people look good. That's I understand myself and that's where I'm at. But like, I don't. But I feel the same way a lot of people feel that are out here, and we all go through the same shit, and it kills me inside. Like, I'm 100% legit every time I'm behind that car, every time I'm behind the wheel, I'm legit. There's nothing I gotta worry about. I'm not speeding. I'm not running stop signs. I'm not running red lights. But then I check my rearview mirror and I see the lights flashing, and I gotta worry like, God damn.
Fuck. Right.
And then I pull over to the side and the car flies past me, and I'm like, oh my God, thank you.
And you know what? Not, and that's the thing, because I think we both try to do this because we're both trying to prove that we're safe. That is actually a fucking problem, because the thing about that is, okay, we know good and damn well that if we try not to portray ourselves as safe, we might get killed or arrested. To where if it was somebody else, they might get mad, but they understand.
Right.
Which I kind of laughed about last week when we had our PCW meeting. I'll explain that later after this is done because I actually like this person. But
yeah.
Okay. Oh shit. Sound's picking up. Alright. Y'all just heard a bunch of table rattling and all that shit. But anyway. But yeah. It's kind of crazy because as soon as a black person's involved, they're combative. But if somebody of any other race is involved, no, let me change that. But no, I'm not going to change that. I'm just going to say that. But anyway, they're letting their opinion show.
Right.
And they're exercising their right of free speech. And they're exercising their right of free expression. And they use their right to do all the legal channels to do so. But if we did that, we're combative.
Oh, yep. We're either gonna get our ass whooped or a bullet in the ass.
Exactly.
Like just like, for example, I saw this is a while ago. Saw this white guy. He records every police pullover he gets, and he gets pulled over, and the cop walks up to the window and he's like, "How you doing, sir? You know why I pull you over today?" And he goes, "I don't answer questions." And that's all he says. And he's like, "All right, well, you ever, you know how fast you were going back there? I don't answer questions." And he passes him his license and registration. He's like, "Oh, okay, all right." So he runs back, he runs his information, and everything comes back fast. And he's like, "Well, what are you doing out here?" "I don't answer questions." Like, how can you, like, that was amazing to me because how can you answer the police like that and not get your ass whooped?
Right. Now, mind you, Philando Castile goes, "Hey, I have this, but I'm reaching for my wallet. I am reaching for my wallet." Right. He made it obvious. I am reaching for my wallet to get my license, and I'm going to get my registration. Boom. I didn't know. He flat out told you, I am getting my license.
Right. Man, we can go on about this for forever.
Yeah, I was about to say, we probably went over an hour now.
So I'm gonna wrap this one up, but yeah, man, it's like this, man. It's like I just want to create. I hope all of this outrage and all of this protesting and all of this viral shit, all this memes, all this stuff, like, regardless of what happens, I just hope that it creates a better place for my daughters. Like, that's really what I'm worried about. Like, whenever I see any of these new situations come about, all I can think about is like, damn, how are my kids gonna deal with this?
Right.
And sometimes it burns me up, but then sometimes I'm okay because I'm raising them, and I'm trying to teach them everything that I know about this stuff, and how to handle it, and how to let, you gotta pick your battles. Like, you gotta understand one, how the way things are. Right. And you gotta understand too when shit is wrong. All right. So so you get pulled over in the heat of the moment. You might want to flip and spaz on that cop. But no, he's just doing what he wants to do. He's just doing what he got to do for his 8 hours. Or
Exactly.
however long he's working.
He got to do what he got to do to get paid.
You can't attack the cop because he's just a henchman.
Right.
He's out there to do a job that someone told him to do. And he may have his own agenda, but who cares? You got to handle the situation in the best way possible so that you don't get your ass whooped or get a bullet in the ass or gets or end up like Sandra Bland or any couple hundred of people I can name.
Right.
So you gotta understand the situation, know how to handle the situation, and then after the situation, know who to go after.
Exactly.
So that's what you gotta teach your kids, man. It's hard out here. It's like a bunch of wolves, and you gotta teach them how to control the wolves. That's what I'm trying to do out here. So
exactly, and I feel the same way because I have a son.
So
he's a target as well.
Easy.
And the thing about yours is like you explain it. I have to scare him into understanding, and I hate doing that. I hate telling him that you are public enemy number one. My son is 10. He shouldn't have to worry about walking across the street and getting arrested because he walked across the street. He's 10. The next thing he really should be worried about is if I connect the scooter.
or the next episode of Dragon Ball Z,
right? Or something,
I mean?
or something like that, right? Yeah, he's a WWE fan, so the Shield just came back together. That's what he should be worried about is what's gonna happen with the Shield next,
right?
But I'm telling my son that people in blue uniforms hate him because of the color of his skin. It's crazy that I have to tell a 10-year-old this.
And you gotta be careful with that too, because it's not everybody. I can't say it's all cops. I know a whole lot of cops, working in government. It's not everybody,
right?
But there's some bad apples in the tree,
right? And I tell them that there's a difference between good cops and bad cops,
right?
But I also tell him that he needs to watch his back too.
Exactly. You have to be good at deducing the situation. You got to understand who you're dealing with in that mind frame. You got to be able to read people's body language. It's not easy to do, but it's doable. Like you have to know, like, if you're in danger, how relaxed the situation is, how far you can go. Like, don't even push how far you can go, because it's not the time or place.
Right.
You have to control that. You have to understand it, and you have to act accordingly in that moment. But know who to go after.
Exactly.
Afterwards.
And see, that's the thing that kills me, because that thing hurts. Being a parent, telling your kid that there are people that just hate you because of the colors of your skin, just because of the color of your skin.
Mm-hmm.
And it really hurts telling your kid that the people who are supposed to protect and serve you don't give a fuck about you. Sometimes
the ones that want to hurt you.
Exactly. And that hurts as a parent to tell their kids that.
Yep.
It damn sure hurt me telling my son that there are cops that fucking hate the fact that you exist just because you are darker skinned than they are.
Exactly. That's sad, Here we are in 2018, a million years away from slavery, but it feels like it was just yesterday.
A million years away from slavery, almost 50 years from the civil rights movement in general.
Right.
And we're still telling our sons that people hate us because we're darker than they are.
Right. So with that being said, this is Moses Workman.
And this is Moses Turner.
And this is the Moses Podcast.
no biblical shit.
And we out.
Peace.